Hello, I'm Renee, this is Randall and Jenny, and we're here tonight to share with you our entry for the Clean Tech competition. Our project, MessyTech, responded to the existing mess of downtown as an area of large diversity of people, economies, and neighborhoods. We wanted to work with the existing messiness of the downtown area and propose a new type that would make the Clean Tech corridor unique. The LA River here serves as a major armature for the site. This is the existing condition, where you have likely seen in movies as a sort of dystopian icon of modern LA. The river used to be more of a wash, but was channelized in the 1930s to control seasonal flooding. Currently, there's a huge push to revitalize the LA River area and emphasize creating public space. As you can see, the river is largely inaccessible with rail and electrical lines on both sides. A lot of the surrounding buildings are underused and abandoned, and our proposal called for the adaptive reuse of these buildings as well as ways to bridge over the rail line to provide access to the river. The Southern California Institute of Architecture is adjacent to the large rail yard and is a sort of hub within what is called the Arts District. So this photo shows how people are currently moving into old industrial spaces, adapting them for live-work use. And our proposal aims to embrace the current momentum of the Arts District and try to weave a new strategy for the entire corridor that works within the existing fabric. This photo illustrates the distance between the Clean Tech corridor and downtown LA. There's existing rail lines right now that connect surrounding areas of LA to downtown, but this line does not circulate within the downtown area. So we're proposing a new light rail line circuit that stitches the existing lines together, connecting the corridor to old downtown and serve as a spine for infill development throughout the corridor. Zooming back out, existing conditions of LA. Highways running to downtown act as barriers, as does the river and its associated infrastructure. Union Station is located here and is where we anticipate a new high-speed rail station to be sited there within the next 20 years.
Okay, so what is MessyTech? First, clean is messy and messy is clean, meaning that clean technologies have complex life cycles that aren't perfectly clean. Making an innovation are messy processes, and sometimes the messier, the better. Finally, MessyTech recognizes that urban life is messy, and that weaving diverse infrastructures, people, and activities together makes for a dynamic fabric. Downtown has many different neighborhoods, including the Financial District, Arts District, and Skid Row. Our proposal was to embrace this diversity and expand on it, creating a new intensity of diversity along the Clean Tech corridor. These diagrams show how a new light rail would connect to the existing ones and how a few large landscape moves would bridge over highways and the river. Our urban plan shows multiple scales of intervention. Along the new light rail line, we proposed smaller scale insertions, reusing industrial buildings as mixed-use developments. We also have a few large moves. A river park that helps to mitigate flooding, a new financial district around the high-speed rail station, and a large solar array spanning across the river. Okay, so this axonometric shows the interaction of new public spaces on the river and systems for water recycling and energy generation. In contrast to the city's centralized management, we've designed localized strategies for water and energy needs. One of our primary intentions was to make these networks more visible to the public in order to create a more active street life. These river sections illustrate our strategies for weaving together infrastructures in new public spaces. We propose places where buildings can't over the river, where the river is widened and designed to act as a sponge, where structures span over the rail yards, and where pedestrian bridges create access to the river. We were also concerned with creating and sustaining jobs in the leading clean tech industries: wind, biofuels, and solar. This diagram overlays upward trends in these industries with a phasing plan for development and with examples of 3 career paths within the clean tech corridor over a 40-year period.
So this perspective is taken at the northern end of the corridor in what we're calling the LA River District. Getting at this concept of messy, we chose to fold an existing detention center, meaning jail, into the life of the Clean Tech corridor. This image illustrates the coexistence of flood mitigation and a new type of public space along the river. This is our new financial district just south of the River District, and where we proposed a new high-speed rail station that spans the highway. We also proposed a new financial center for the trading of carbon credits and a pedestrian promenade that leads to the river. Though downtown already has a financial district, this new district would thrive based on California's new cap-and-trade law. This collage perspective shows the character of the Arts District, which includes a new innovation campus for the Department of Water and Power, a large solar hood that spans the river and serves as a new public park, as well as the primary energy source of the district. And here we also see the light rail that acts as a spine for development throughout the entire corridor. South of the Arts District, we propose a new manufacturing district for the Clean Tech corridor, where new industries catalyze the existing urban fabric through adaptive reuse of buildings. The process of making is exhibited and displayed through transparent facades and displays of information for the public. We wanted to translate this idea of weaving systems together from the urban scale down to the building scale. So this is the DWP Innovation Campus, which is organized around a large public atrium, flanked by testing facilities, labs, commercial, and community spaces. The infrastructural systems are exposed throughout the building, and a living machine marks the central atrium to serve as an iconic public space. The previous board was our final board that the competition asked for. This is our second board, and they actually asked for a single strategy for a single green district. We chose to break the rules here because we feel that the interaction between different neighborhoods is more important than the success or failure of one single district. We did well. So this is our final board showing the urban scale. The Clean Tech corridor is organized around a complex layering of economies, infrastructures, and activities. A newly imagined river and a new light rail system link together diverse districts to create a vibrant new corridor that celebrates the messiness of the existing urban fabric and creates a new identity for downtown LA. We flew out to LA to meet the mayor for the award ceremony, and he said he liked our project, which was cool. It was also incredible to meet the other participants and to see the collection of creative ideas envisioning LA's future. Thank you very much.